Hey, SEGways.
I did a paranormal investigation at the old museum in Gloucestershire, England with
7.4 seconds into the video and I already made a mistake.
That was stupid.
It's not called the old museum, it's called the old prison.
Well, duh.
And you know, a more professional YouTuber would get his Rode microphone out and re-record the intro, instead of just doing this stupid little bit right here off his fucking phone, where the audio quality is going to be significantly worse.
Ow, my freaking ears!
But you know, in a meta kind of way, I got to do this little bit right here. So the real question is, was any of this even worth it? No, I didn't think so either.
Anyway,
with real evidence and Threespiral Paranormal. It's an amazing location with centuries of history. It's situated in the beautiful little town of North Leach. Beautiful, but a bit on the pricey side. I mean, you know, myself and the lads, we all met up before the actual ghost hunt to go down the local pub and have a bite to eat and a drink. The pub looked nice enough with this Middle-earth looking tree growing out the front of it. I had myself a pint and a fish pie, which didn't have any chips on the side, just a little salad garnishy thing. Ended up costing me 30 quid. Yeah, really, 30 quid for a pint and a pie. Next time, when you lot call me posh, no. You have no idea what posh really is until you go to North Leach. I mean, I was still bloody hungry after eating the pie. 30 quid and I'm still hungry. The locals in the pub gave us a load of dirty looks as well, like we shouldn't have been there. Anyway, I'm gonna stop going on about this deliciously expensive pie.
no one cares.
It was fantastic to meet the fellas from Real Evidence and Threespiral Paranormal, so please give them some support and subscribe to their channels. The old prison was an absolute gem of a find. I love exploring old historical relics like this. I'm not going to get into too much detail about the history of the prison just now, since I talk about a lot of this during the actual investigation. But Threespiral Paranormal and Real Evidence do delve into the history of the old prison, so I urge you all to please go check out their videos of our time at this location. So before we kick things off, I've got to start off with an apology. That ancient Ramin video I did, the camera and audio quality was absolutely not up to scratch. So after talking to Chris from Dorset Paranormal Investigators, he gave me a bunch of recommendations on new camera equipment and toys and gadgets to use, and you can see a very noticeable improvement in this video. I would hope so, because that also cost me a bloody arm and a leg between the fucking pie and these cameras.
Dude, stop going on about that fucking pie.
Alright. So, before I kick things off, I've got to show you all the worst intro of any ghost hunting video since my last intro.
Oh, it's fucking camera. Got this new camera going. Okay. Alright guys, I think I've got it now. Alright, yep, sorted. Alright, ready to do the intro? Yeah. Yep. By the way, that was me doing the intro. I'm such a good... Yeah, Lee got it. I'm such a good actor. I got it. Alright. We'll try that again. Alright, chat. Oh god, this new camera. Alright, okay guys, I think I'm ready for the intro now. Alright, I think I'm ready for the intro. Alright. What's wrong?
You what? You've got something.
What do you mean?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, that'll be fine.
Oh, don't look at it. You've really got what's going on with this?
Oh! Hey, SEGways! This is how I'm going to introduce the new mask. We thought this would be funny. Thanks.
And we just totally butchered.
Yeah. That's great. I'm here with Threespiral Paranormal and Real Evidence. We're at the old prison here in the Cosmos. We're going to find nothing whatsoever because there's no such thing as ghosts. Let's have fun.
Hey dudes, how's it going? I'm going to be honest guys, I'm not sure how long I can put up that whole twin-eyed guy voice for. Okay, so I'm about to do a solo walkthrough of the old prison here in the Cotswolds in the UK. I'm going to try my best not to do too many cuts. I'm going to do a little walkthrough here. There may be a couple here and there where I switch between night vision and blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. Before I do go any further with this, the lovely Elaine Baker came up with this amazing mask. Thank you so much, Elaine. This is the debut for the new mask. I hope you all like it. All right, let's go check out the old prison. Right, so this used to be the courtroom. They actually had a courtroom here in the prison, and this is where they came. The prisoners came for their sentencing. And we go right through here. We turned as many lights off as we possibly could. This was pretty bright down here. Down here, which we'll go to in a little bit. Alright. That door just closed behind me. Alright, it's put together with this right here. Let me turn the light on. It's held together with that. Alright, it's actually quite easily. Should that go down? Okay, I'll admit guys, I kind of shit myself on that one. That one did make me jump. But I think we can debunk that. That's quite easily. Maybe if I just walk through, maybe just the weight of me walking on these wooden floorboards made it do that. No. No. One more time. Okay, that just closed on me. I'm pretty sure because, you know, there is a sort of thing down here, I suppose. It looks like it's more likely to stop the door from hitting the wall. Yeah. I mean, it does close quite easily. It does move quite easily from that. But yeah, that just closed on me. Alright, well, let's go through this one more time. And it hasn't done it again now. Alright, that was unexpected.
When Real Evidence and 3Spiral Paranormal came back into the building, we were able to recreate the door closing by stepping in a particular area of the floorboards. We could do this consistently, so yeah, debunked.
Okay, moving on. Actually, let's do the basement now. I'm gonna make sure. Oh, I don't. Well, I'm going to try and take that into good advice there. Mind your head. Okay. So this is the basement of the old prison. So it's a bit like a walk-in museum around here. Lots of information and stuff like that. It's like an old boiler thermostat-y kind of thing. Definitely mind my head on that one. So right here. Ooh, they've left some beverages for us. That looks like an old bake oven. Through here. Very cool, very cold down here. So apparently we had like a little mini tour. This is all kind of like been built up, you know, it's not functioning anymore, but this used to be where a stream would go through. So the inmates actually had fresh running water, which set it apart from a lot of other prisons. That's actually quite unique. Is anyone down here with me? Did someone close the door on me upstairs, or was that just a door closing?
It was a door doing what a door does, bro.
Let's just take that as a door closing and not go too crazy with that. Okay. Back up the stairs we go. Let's go check out some of the cells. Okay. So this is now, it does act as like a sort of working museum. They also actually have Radio Cotswolds, I think it was, as like a little, yeah, like a little studio space right there. There's also somewhere where they operate as a tailor's. So there's a few businesses underneath this building. The main one is it's actually a cafe. There's a big cafe here. So if you want to get a bite to eat, come over to the old museum here in Northleach. But today we are here to find ghosts. So here are some of the cells. Up those stairs, apparently you can't go much higher. That's where the tailor's is. So here's an idea of the cell sizes, which I got to admit, not too small compared to some of the others I've been in. Not as in I go to prison often, but other places I've investigated, I should say. But like our tour guide did say, like a lot of these other old historical prisons and jails where they incarcerated people, they would just throw lots and lots of people in this. So originally it was supposed to house, or the capacity was supposed to be for 37 inmates, but hundreds were in here. And they didn't segregate the prisons, we were told. Or the prisoners, sorry. They didn't segregate the prisoners, we were told. Men, women, and even children were just all thrown in here. Yeah, you know, they just threw them all in. Gave them a bucket, and that's it. Okay. I'm going to take you out to the courtyard out here. I'm going to flip this over to night vision. Alright, now we're in night vision. Let's check this out. So this is the outside bit. So this is like now like a little courtyard for the cafe that's here. I'm assuming some of this might have been used for like agricultural kind of stuff. So a lot of this like little barny kind of area here, this was this would have one time all the way down here have been like stone brick structure off more cells. This is where they actually had to knock a lot of the cells down. Ooh. There's a knock over there. Hello? I mean, God, I'm outside, like, and over there is like just woodland kind of, you know what I mean? It could just be a fox or a bird or anything really. Well, as it could be, it is. It's not like, oh, maybe it's a ghost. No, it's not. So yeah, now as part of like the little walking museum kind of things, they have like, you know, carts, like you know, pony and traps and things like that. So let's just walk around here because, you know, people would have been in and around here. Lots of suffering and all that stuff. There you go. If you can read that. Hello, gentlemen. Mending some wheels, are we? That's right, they are. Okay. I don't know, anyone around here? Might as well try to ask these sort of questions. Anyone around here? Anyone wanna, I don't know, throw something at me? There's lots of like little stones around here. You wanna throw a stone at my dumb head wearing this dumb mask? Wanna talk to me? Please talk to me. No one ever talks to me. Want to communicate with yourself, communicate with me in some way? Otherworldly entity? Paranormal being that defies all of science as we know it? Want to poke your head out of one of these contraptions? I mean, it doesn't have to be a head. You can poke an elbow out if you want. Poke your bum out. Cool place, guys. It really is. Well done to Three Spiral Paranormal and Real Evidence finding this place. Very interesting. Very different. Very unique. There is just over here. I probably won't film it for the solo walkthrough, but this building right here is an old police station. It's got a very kind of like, you know, abandoned location kind of feel to it, but it was like an active police station for quite some time. So we'll probably pop in there at some point tonight as well. I just crashed into a bench. So yeah, here's the cafe. Very nice looking. And we're on the outside part of that courtroom that I recorded at the very beginning. And through there is where the door closed on me. More I think about that, that's probably, I may well have just brushed up against the side of it. I'll review the footage. But that, I don't know, I will admit, it gave me a bit of a jolt. Okay, let's just call that solo walkthrough done.
For the first investigation, we decided to slip into two groups. Real Evidence went up to the prison cells while I joined Three Spiral Paranormal down in the cellar.
Hey, SEGways, I'm not in the best mood, so I just banged my head really fucking badly and it did my... Ow! I banged my head on the sign that said, please mind your head. Fucking... Anyway, I'm here right now in the basement with Three Spiral Paranormal. Yes, I changed my mask because honestly, as much as I do love that mask, you can't see anything out of it. The hair keeps getting in my eyes and all that sort of stuff. Love you, Elaine. It'll be more of a live stream mask. So yeah, check out Side Eye Guy's next live stream, and I'm sure I'll be wearing the Twin Eye Guy mask. So right now, with Three Spiral Paranormal, we're going to call out to the air. And nothing will happen. It's going to be fucking great. I bet you're buzzing. I bet you're so excited about this. I know I am.
Regardless, you did.
You twat.
That'll be me, sorry. So, I mean, we don't really know much history about what happened down here, apart from the fact that it used to be a kitchen.
Yeah.
We've got no idea if there are any, we were speaking about this earlier, weren't we? We don't know if there are any deaths in the building.
Yeah.
But I think
a lot of the records were supposedly lost about this place, but yeah, we were saying earlier that there were reports that this place had big sanitation issues.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It would be an educated guess that, considering the conditions of this place, and you know, we're all wrapped up quite nicely, and we're still very, very cold on this cold January night. So imagine back in the day, no heating, probably not enough clothes put on them. I reckon a lot of people would have struggled to make it through the night with this kind of temperature.
It opened in what year did it open? 1770s.
70-33 was it?
Yeah, 73, yeah.
Closed in 1922, so
Yes.
you'd have to, what we said earlier, you'd have to presume that people died down,
Well,
died in the building anyway.
There's, I read somewhere that it said about like the females. Apparently there was a female prison cell block that they had to rechange it over because the heating and ventilation for it wasn't up to standards. But if you think about it, if the heating's not up to standards, somebody will perish because
Yeah, of course. I mean,
they wouldn't put in those changes without.
it's like what Sexter said though, we're all casual freezing.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot of people that would have come in here in ill health to start with. So I think it's, even if we don't have the facts, an educated guess would say there probably more than likely have been deaths.
Yeah.
You know, over the couple of 100 or 300 years of this place was, near 300 years, this place was in operation as a prison. So I guess now is as good a time as any to ask if there are any spirits, ghosts, other worldly entities with us down here. Would you please make yourself known to us? It sounds like something like that, but I would also say that I just knocked. So there is a lady who gave some information. She's like a tour guide. She's on location with us.
Yeah.
And she is just. She has to be here for safety reasons.
Yeah.
And she is just above us. When I knocked on the door earlier to ask her a question, she was like on her tablet. So
We're fortunate EastEnders.
Possibly. So yeah, that could also lead to some kind of contamination as well.
Yeah.
Because that's not a pigeon, that's someone talking.
No, that's full on.
Yeah.
That's someone talking. I'm not sure if you can pick this up on the camera, guys, but we can hear like a distant murmur. We can hear like a distant murmur off in the distance, and it seems to be pretty consistent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if there are any spirits, ghosts, entities, unfortunately we're going to have to ask you to be a bit more, in honour of Mike and Aid, prominent with your noises. If I knock, do you think you might be able to respond that way? Bloody hell, reach.
Yeah. Spirits, entities, anybody that can hear us right now. My name is Craig. I'm here with Lee and Seg. We are in your kitchen area where you feast, eat, cook, bitch, you know, all that kind of malarkey in here. Why don't you join us down here? You know, supper time's coming up. Do you want to feast? Do you want to eat? Make yourself known. Make a knock, make a bang. Get your cutlery together, come on.
Hey, how many times you're not fucking game show?
I wasn't doing my hand gestures.
But you get the message, Spirit. Feel free to come and join us if you can. It's just all I can hear is the talking upstairs. I don't know you guys.
Yeah,
So,
I can just hear constant murmuring.
yeah.
And you can hear a bit of the oncoming
I
traffic
can
outside as well.
Yeah, with the car.
Yeah.
Should I go up and just ask her? Sorry, Lynn, but I think that's a legitimate thing to say. Like, can you just?
You shut up.
Lynn, if you end up watching this video, we're not going to tell you to shut up.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
She has been lovely, but I think
10 out of 10.
in the, for any kind of integrity into a paranormal investigation, which is a dumb way of putting this, we probably should ask for silence. Be right back.
One of the stories are the two men that were heard talking
In the courtroom,
in the
which is
courtroom.
just upstairs.
I mean,
So, just so everyone knows, I went upstairs, spoke to Lynn, the lady's taking care of tonight, asked her if she could, as politely as I possibly could, just to maybe keep the noise down, because she's very, very close to us up here. But as I was going up there, I swear I could hear another set of voices. I think it might have been the fellow, Mike and Adrian from Real Evidence, because they're over on another side of the building, in the cells, investigating, which is quite far away from here. And these are all big, thick walls in this prison. So, yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna. You keep hold of that one because I've got the static out here. What I might do is just go and stand out here.
See if you can hear.
See if we can still show call.
I think we could all go scope in this room here.
I just love that.
Or I want to. You guys want to hear a really cool noise? Didn't do it.
Close it. You should work when it closes. Yeah.
There it is. Nearly showed me up, you bastard. And even that wasn't quite as dramatic as who did it earlier? It sounded way better.
It was me. Just for trying. Just for chits and giggles. Right. Okay. Let's put the bread in.
Nice.
Yes. Beautiful.
Don't worry, I'll cut out when I did it, and I'll just leave in when you did it.
just use my audio.
Lee's just good with his hands.
Is that camera bothering you with the glare?
It's not bothering my one.
No, it's borrowed SEG, so what I'll do is I'll just point that.
Oh, it's okay. Right, I don't know. That murmuring has stopped now, though. So
Sorry?
the murmuring has stopped,
Yes.
which makes me think it was just Lynn. I'll stand in the doorway here.
So, spirits here at the old prison. If you can be good enough now, we're not able to hear you now. So, if you can come forward, come towards us. Come and communicate with us if you can. Be very much appreciated. Tell us your story. I can hear murmuring.
Yeah, I actually do think it's...
I thought it was Mike and Aid.
I think it is Mike and Aid.
Give me a group that way. I don't know how though. Because they're not only...
Yeah, honestly guys, I think the way to deal with this is we've all got to be together.
Yeah.
I think...
If we're worried about that...
Because I wonder if they can hear us, like murmuring from the distance.
Shh, be quiet, give it for a couple of minutes, talk about moments. It's just have a listen. I can hear murmuring.
Yeah.
That's how it sounds. Someone's got the TV on in the distance. That's exactly what I can hear.
I'll be honest guys, considering that is going to go off non-stop, I think we got to just all be together when we do this.
I do agree.
Because it doesn't make any sense. We're not getting capture much here.
No, it's always going to be like that.
So I reckon we just go over to the guys and just ask them first off if they can hear us.
Yeah. But it's weird, I can hear them more.
I just imagine someone that's, you don't know how sound can travel with these old places.
More prominently
more in there than like from that way, but I'm presuming because that's more getting closer towards the cell. Because if you think about it, we've gone down and now you don't know, we might be cells literally here.
No, but it's not though, the cells aren't there.
I can hear it's a TV.
It's a TV.
I don't know, Lynn might be watching the dog.
She's probably watching something on her tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which fair play to her.
Oh, you say that.
Well, you know,
will sit there in absolute silence.
The fact that the fact, with all due respect to anybody, because I will keep this in.
Yeah.
She's obviously monitoring the place.
Yeah.
Making sure that we don't burgle anything and graffiti it and stuff like that. But on the flip side of it, this is just my opinion, speaking on behalf of me, she knows why we bought the building out, and that's for a paranormal investigation.
Well,
we haven't paid for it.
At the end of the day, headphones.
Bingo.
Alright, let's go find...
Yeah, let's go find Michael.
Okay, yeah. Hey guys. Hello? What's that? Alright, upstairs I go. Are you looking to like jump scare me? Can you hear me?
Upstairs.
Oh, okay. So, sorry to interrupt your thinking, guys, but could you hear us?
No, not till now, just when that girl. I did hear a noise in the big main area, which sounded like something moving. Am I too much?
So, while we were down the basement area, we could hear what we thought was Lynn.
Okay.
Like on her she was actually on the phone because I knocked on the door to ask her if she could, keep it down a bit, yeah. And then after that, we weren't sure if it was you guys we could hear or if it was her tablet, because after she got off the phone, she was just on her tablet.
Right.
So, but if you guys couldn't hear us, then
we've just got him stood outside Lynn's office. You can't hear him poop out of it. I did Craig scream at some point?
Scream?
No.
No one screamed.
Oh.
A laugh?
No, that might have been it.
Yeah, that would probably be a laugh, yeah.
Okay, so that's all I heard. But I did think that I heard like some kind of like like crashing, clattering noise coming from the big room. So I've set up a locked off camera in there to see if anything happens again. But it was kind of it was a bit like a. Did you open any doors earlier? Like the last 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Oh yes, that was me.
Right, so that could have been what I heard.
Look at this, I haven't been up here yet.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Thanks for that.
Is that a forest?
Fire extinguisher. This is the coldest part of the building.
It's fucking freezing. I mean, other than what I heard out in that area, I didn't hear anything in the cells. Adrian thought he might have heard something a bit weird.
Yeah, that didn't sound like I say, it's right level with that window there, so there was a car going past. I don't know if it was after or before whatever it was.
Let's not bang my head again. Oh man, these are creepy. The door's shut. Yeah, the door's shut.
Huh? The doors do shut. So our friend Seg has joined us. So far you haven't given us any sign that there's anything or anyone here with us. But if you could, please, give us a sign you're here. Quite a few people have witnessed things in this building, and we'd like to witness them too, if that's okay. Could you make a loud bang? That's all we ask. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
But was that them?
I'm pretty sure that was them. This is the problem. I said this to the guys down in the basement. We all have to be together.
Yeah.
Because the noise does travel here.
Yeah.
Like, if we were all together and that happened, that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But, I'm just going to think that's them.
That was some good timing though, wasn't it?
It was. It was good timing.
Across. Yeah.
Let me out. Oh.
What do you reckon then? We should just all meet up and do it together?
Yeah.
Anything interesting? Well, it depends whether you banged the door about 2 minutes ago.
We banged the door that 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't make it from Lynn's office.
Well, I said, could you make a big banging noise, please?
And all the activities coming from Lynn's office.
Except, just spoke to her, and she's just said that the second with the third person that's reported that they could hear what sounded like somebody's television. They've told her before, can you turn your TV down a bit? And she's like, we've got no TV.
Yeah, but she's on her tablet.
It's on mute, it's on silent. She's just told me, and she's not watching anything.
Well, apparently that's what people have been able to hear, people talking.
Yeah. She's just literally just told me, well, I've got my mic on, so you'll be able to hear what she said. She said, I'm tired, it's always on mute, I'd never turn the volume on.
And you heard this when you were down in the cellar kitchen?
Yeah.
It sounded like, to me, it sounded like a television set, you look in the distance.
Because there was a lot of bells going off as well.
I never heard the bells.
I heard a bell thing, but that's when I was like, oh, that's got to be a TV.
But I just asked her, I said, well, I heard what sounded like a television, and she went, you're the third person to say that. I was like,
is that same from the same location as well?
Yeah, from downstairs, yeah. Odd.
That is odd.
It wasn't like you were shouting, it sounded like you were above us.
Yeah.
That's how it sounded.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. Which, for a part of that, was Lynn on the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then when I asked her to be quiet, we still heard something.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
And the fact that it did actually sound like somebody was watching television.
TV, yeah.
But she hasn't had it on. She said it's on silent.
It's like murmurs constantly.
She's got no reason to lie, I guess.
And then you got to think about the surrounding areas. There's no houses.
There's nothing nearby.
No.
There are houses opposite, but if they must be very deaf.
Yeah. They got the like max sound on.
Well, we've not got anything up here. So shall we all go back down there and see if we can all hear it?
I think we should.
Because then that
I like the idea of that.
that at least takes us all out of the picture.
Yes.
Being the ones that
I think from now on we got to stick together.
Yeah.
To eliminate any possibility of contamination.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it.
Alright guys, we're now down in the basement. All 5 of us are down here now. Last time I was down here, for us it was a few hours ago, but for you guys it was probably only like 10 minutes ago. I was here with threespiresparanormal. We heard some weird murmurs. We heard the only thing that's really happened of any interest has been down this basement. So we're going to finish up the video, finish up the night with all of us down here right now. We're going to see if we can hear some more of those murmurs. So, let's crack on.
Okay, so spirits, last time we were here, down here, we thought we may have heard you talking, quite faintly.
So there is a noise. I'm not sure if our cameras or our mics are picking it up.
I'm not sure they will.
It sounds.
I know you said it sounds like pigeons. It's not pigeons, but it's got that.
Yes, I agree. It's not pigeons, but it sounds like pigeons.
Yeah.
It sounds like a television set that's on somewhere really quiet. Well, it's not loud, but we're just hearing it quietly. It sounds like a TV to me.
Okay, guys, I'm not sure if I'm really allowed to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'll just hold this.
Yeah, sure.
Get in there.
Athleticism. Splash.
Thank you. It's like a cat. Right. So I think it's coming from in here.
That's footsteps. Did you hear footsteps?
I heard some. I heard.
That's got to be Lynn, no?
That's what I know.
So, guys, I did ask just before we came down here, because Lynn is close to, she's just like a floor above us, almost directly above us. No, not quite directly above us, but she is above us. I did ask her to keep the noise down as best she could. I'll be honest, how well can you hear those noises?
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from in there.
You hear it less here. I can make it out, but you hear it less here.
If it was coming from there, you'd be able to hear it out.
Like, that's creepy. Oh, I can actually hear it quite a lot now.
What, from that hole?
I don't know if it's from the hole. I don't think it is, you know.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's coming from above us. It does, yeah. It's like a flock. Yeah. But I don't think it is pigeons, even though it sounds like them. I don't think it is. I don't know if they're being people.
Athleticism. Big athleticism, that is. I'm walking fast on bread.
I don't know. It's constant.
It's too constant for it to be anything potentially paranormal. Who knows what it is, but that is a bloody active ghost.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, this is going to sound daft. If I was to play the paranormal devil's advocate here, what if it's like a treadmill?
Okay.
So, I'm not sure if I've explained this in the video yet, but one of like the punishments they were given here is to just continuously be on one of these treadmills. And they said they did maybe equivalent of, what was it?
14,000.
I thought it was 14,000 as well, 14,000 steps. It was like real hardcore labour. These treadmills, would it have been to ground up something, or you know, was the hard labour? What actually was it?
I think it was like there was a mill. It was an actual mill.
Yes, right.
Oh, there you go.
So it would have been like hard labour for that. So again, I'm not saying this by any stretch. Me of all people, I'm really not saying this, but. What if it was this constant noise we hear would be the constant noise of the treadmill?
The grinding of the treadmill.
Yeah. I can still hear it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear it, but it sounds different here. I think it's like one of the heating things or the extractors or something like that going on.
This goes on for a bit longer while we try and figure out what the noise is exactly, and we finally did work it out, but it was while we were off camera. Above us, facing the direction where that hole was that I was filming, is the cafe.
So yeah, here's the cafe. Very nice looking.
Even though the cafe is closed for the night, they have many fridges that are still switched on, of course, and these make a lot of noise. For some reason, we didn't hear this noise in any of the other rooms, just down in the cellar. But since what we heard in the cellar was this same consistent loud noise, we all agree that what we were hearing in the cellar must have been the fridges from the cafe. So this one was also debunked.
Could you push something over in this room? We're going to be leaving in a matter of minutes. So if you could do that for us before we leave, it'd be much appreciated.
Wah, wah.
Oh, guys.
Okay, spirits. One last time. Is there you know what? Fuck this. Fuck it! I have been here for fucking hours now, and there's fucking nothing here, and it's the third fucking place I've been to, and fuck all has happened, and I've been freezing my nuts off of every single fuck this. Sorry, guys. Boom. Out. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck off. Fucking ghost.